everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I'm Apple Sims, and today I have a little current household video of my bobateataleslegacy legacy challenge off-camera gameplay. As you might know, or maybe you don't, maybe you haven't seen the createasim video I did, but I did a createasim video on a sim for the bobateatales legacy challenge, and I said I may or may not be using that sim for a let's play on my channel, but I definitely wanted to introduce you to my sim for my off-camera gameplay. So that is what this is. I'm having so much fun with this with this challenge. And here is my sim Toni Boba. Now before I go in and kind of show you guys what is going on with her outfits and a little bit more about her, let me tell you about this generation specifically's rules for the bobateatales. I'm not going to go over the general rules. If you want to take a look at those, they'll kind of just be linked in my description. This challenge is created by Melixa over here on YouTube and on Twitch and everything. She's incredible. Love her let's play that she has for her challenge currently on her channel, so go check her out. But we're on generation 1, which is brown sugar. So the little description for brown sugar is: you loved cooking all your life, you loved creating and growing your own fresh ingredients for your dishes. However, as time went on in your life, you felt like something was missing. You're starting to burn out of this busy life, so you decide to quit your job, pack up everything, and move to a whole new world. Maybe the simplicity of the country lifestyle is what you truly wanted this whole time. The colors are brown and white. Aspiration is Master Chef, and then eventually you're going to change it to Expert Nectar Maker. And then career is a restaurant owner, and then you're going to drop that and then become a nectar maker. And then traits are gluten and animal enthusiast, and then I will talk about the third trait in a minute. And then for skills, you have to have cooking, gardening, and nectar making. So the goals are: run a restaurant and get at least 3 stars. You are allowed to use money sheets to afford the restaurant. And before you quit, you have to get 3 stars. She has 5 stars. She did really well, immediately with her restaurant. I was, shocked at how, easy I was getting all the stars and everything for her restaurant. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very grateful. I'm not complaining at all, because I know sometimes with dining out, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to kind of get up your stars and just kind of deal with all your employees and customers. So for the most part, it's going really well. Move to Chestnut Ridge as an adult and start making money through nectar making. Marry a sim with the rancher trait, which you'll see in a second. And then adopt at least 1 ranch animal. We're not on the ranch yet, so obviously I haven't done that. Complete half of the Master Chef aspiration. She has already done that. Complete the Expert Nectar Maker aspiration. She needs to do that, but she's not adult yet. And then max out the cooking, gardening, and nectar making skills. So she's currently working on cooking and gardening, and I haven't gotten her to do anything as far as nectar making has gone. But now that she's in her new place, because she was in a really small, just this base game home that I kind of just revamped a little bit in Willow Creek. Now she lives in Newcrest, and I think in a sim week, I'm going to have her move to Chestnut Ridge, where her life is gonna kind of change. But yeah, and then the final goal or slash role is roll for a random topping to get your 3rd trait and kid requirements. So I unluckily rolled cookie crumbles, I believe is what it's called, which means you have the 3rd trait of creative, which isn't bad at all, but I have to have 5 kids. Yeah, 5 kids for the first generation is not fun at all. I only have 3 currently, and I think I'm gonna wait to have the final 2 kids when she's an adult, just because I've been struggling. She had twins, so that alone is a whole thing. But yeah, those are her traits. For likes, dislikes, they're just there on the screen. You can kind of check them out. Some of them I gave to her, and then I've been playing with her in gameplay. So obviously she kind of developed some of these on her own. But here she is. She is gorgeous. I am obsessed with her. I definitely need to give her a little bit of a makeover. She's had the exact same outfits since I first created her. So I'm definitely kind of tired of seeing them, but I'm waiting for her to become an adult where I'm going to kind of revamp her look completely. but these are her everyday outfits. Very cute. Then we have her, oh, this was her wedding outfit. She looks gorgeous in her wedding dress. And then her other formal wear. I am going to get rid of her wedding dress because she already got married. And then her athletic wear, her sleepwear. She has two. I recently gave her that one because I was kind of tired of seeing this. Although I loved this one because she had like cookie crumbles and then it was like gingerbread like cookies. So I was like, I thought that was cute to give her. And then we have her party wear, which reminds me of one of her everyday wears, but I like it. It's simple. It's cute. And then we have her swimwear. We have her hot weather and her cold weather wear. So that is Miss Toni. Let me introduce you to her family. I believe everyone is currently in their sleepwear, so let me just kind of show you. This is Aiden Stevens. This is her spouse, the man that she married with the rancher trait. Very cute. This outfit is very ranch lifestyle. He very rarely chooses to go into this outfit. I feel like I'm always seeing him in his everyday wear, which is quite unfortunate because I'd love to see him in that ranch look. This was his wedding outfit. It kind of overrode his original formal wear. I have no idea what I had him in, so I'm just gonna let him keep that. And then his athletic, we saw his sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. Very simple guy. He is cheerful. He is a foodie. He's a rancher. He also has neat, and then those are his likes and dislikes. And I also made him a freelance botanist, and he's in the gardening career because that just made sense to me. Like, as a rancher, like, they get like those little moodlets. Is that what they're called? Oh my gosh. I have no idea what they're called, but he gets like those little moodlets, I believe is what they're called, like about his ranch and like the quality not being good. So I felt like it made a lot of sense for him to like want to focus on the garden as well, not just Toni. And then we have Reese. Now this is Toni's first daughter. She's actually not Aiden's biological daughter. She is his stepdaughter, and she actually had Reese after a woohoo little blind date with Paulo Roca? Is that how, I don't know how to say his last name, but the Tony from Get Together. And basically they woohooed through the power of mods. He did not use protection, and obviously she got pregnant. This was not something I wanted to happen at all. I'm just gonna show you everything about her really quickly while I talk about this, but this was not something I wanted to happen at all. Reese was definitely a little bit of a surprise to me, and I was not ready for Toni to have a kid yet. Like, she got pregnant with Reese really early on into my, gameplay with this legacy challenge, and I was really caught off guard about her having a child, but I love Reese, and like it also made my life a lot easier with the fact that I have to have 5 kids. The fact that I had one immediately is so helpful. So maybe thank you to Paolo, who Toni is still close with. I'll put a picture on the screen. He actually helped walk her down the aisle for her wedding. And I also never said she met Aiden through, this is Aiden and his sister on their wedding day, through his sister Hazel Stevens. And she was actually one of Toni's good friends, and during her baby shower, like, she was just like talking it up with Hazel, and Hazel was like, oh, like, do you know if anything is gonna happen between you and Paolo? And Toni was like, no, it was just a hookup that, we both decided we wanted to have this kid and both wanted to be co-parents to this kid, but we don't actually have like romantic connections with each other. It was more like a physical attraction and like nothing more. And they have a really great strong friendship, but she wasn't looking through for a relationship with Paolo. Paolo felt the same, and Hazel decided, hey, well, I have a brother. What are your thoughts on giving him a chance? And that is how they met. Aiden and Toni met. And so, yeah, and next, let me show you Aiden and Toni's kids. The twins. We have Autumn and Eleanor. Let me go through Autumn's look. Yes, I did cheat for twins because I was like, let me make my life a lot easier with having 5 kids and let them have twins. And then it did not make my life any easier. It made it a lot more difficult because I forgot how stressful it is to have twins in The Sims 4. Twin infants was a handful. Twin toddlers is not as bad, but pretty bad. I can't wait for these guys to age up in like a sim week, I believe. Like Reese was a handful as like an infant and a toddler, and she's such a good kid that I'm like, thank God. But yeah, a lot of, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of let me just go through quickly again. Her outfits have blue and purple, and that is because Gen 2's colors, I believe it's just blueberry, are blue and purple. But she's not the heir. I actually decided I want to go with Eleanor as the heir, just like through gameplay and seeing them as like infants and toddlers. I was very drawn towards Eleanor. I don't know if you even saw on Autumn, but I gave Eleanor blue nails and then Autumn purple nails, and like Eleanor has a lot more purple to her, and then Eleanor has a lot more blue. When she ages up, I'm gonna give her a lot more blue if she becomes like the heir, but just to separate them as like toddlers for now, I was like, let me give her a little bit more purple. So this is Eleanor and Eleanor's outfits. I also gave them the same sleeper, but this is like the difference between them, so it's cute. It's like the blue and purple together, but very cute. I love these toddlers. They are so adorable. But like I said, big handfuls these girls are, and this is our little heir, so I cannot wait to get into some gameplay with Eleanor in the future. She is a cutie, and she is, I feel like she's like actually a little bit more of a faster learner than her sister, so I think it's going to be really interesting to see kind of how Eleanor's life develops to match the criteria for Gen 2, but we're not there yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But in saying this, I am going to get into some on-screen gameplay. I'll show you their house, and then hopefully I can show you the restaurant and maybe do a little bit of gameplay at the restaurant as well. I think that would be really cool and exciting. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so here we are. Ooh, my game is speeding. She lost her tooth last night and she just got some money for it. I will show you guys the house in a second. I just have some needs to take care of. Oh my gosh, they're the snowmen. Reese, Aiden, and Toni built those snowmen off camera. I will, if I remember, I keep saying I'm going to do things and then I totally forget. I will put screenshots on the screen. What is wrong with you, dear? No, do not go wake up your dad. You can go back to bed. My favorite thing to do is to tell my toddlers, no, you did not have a nightmare. Oh, they're cuddling. How sweet. Anyways, here is the house. I did not build this house because I cannot build for the life of me. I also did not build the restaurant. So I'll remember to put the gallery pages for both lots on the screen when I show you them. So right now I should hopefully have a screenshot of the house and the build on the gallery. All I did was kind of just add this fence. And then I built a little greenhouse with some funds because I hate dealing with like the whole, oh, is it or is it not in season kind of thing in game. I have no idea what's wrong with this one. The quality of my plants are really bad and it always makes Aiden upset, but that's okay. That is not a me problem. Anyways, let me show you the house because I didn't do anything to the floor plan. I think I just stretched out this bathroom, if anything. But, oh, and I did something with this wall here. But besides that, I did do the furniture and everything. So here we have just the entrance. It's pretty quiet over here, but I have this shelf. Ooh, we're getting a call. Who's calling us? Oh, it's for you to go into work. Go into work, please. Resolution complete. Yay! He got a promotion. That's awesome. But here's a little desk area. This is their little, what's it called? Wedding certificate. We have like a little toy for the tots. And then, yeah, just like a little simple desk area. I didn't really want to clutter it up too much. Mainly because a lot of the clutter that's on here is just like what she had when I made her first house. Which obviously she didn't have too much funds. And even now, she doesn't have a lot of funds. Oops, here is some more toddler toys I just like have spread out throughout the house. The living room, super simple, minor clutter, even though I typically love clutter. I didn't want to do too much. And then we have the same thing here. This is just the dining room. I don't have any toddler high chairs because I find with my gameplay personally, I never have the patience to get my Sims to put their toddlers in the high chair. I literally just put the food out and I let the toddlers take it. I'm like, I don't have the patience to really put them in there. But here it's just like a little exit table where I have like the gardening stuff for the greenhouse. I thought that was like a cute little touch. And then here's their kitchen. Once again, Very plain, very simple, and I like it. There's also a mirror here and like a phone on the wall. I hate going into tab mode. Sometimes it gives me a headache. But let me show you the bathrooms. Both the bathrooms are the same, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But yeah, this is like for the girls and stuff. And then the other bathroom has the exact same thing, minus this big shower and bath combo. It's just a shower in here. And then I have a little bit of different clutter on the walls, but pretty much the same. And then here is, hold on, their bedroom. So here we just have like the little dresser area, very cute, little bit of clutter. Once again, didn't want to do too much. There is Toni and Hazel. I believe that was from her baby shower. Aiden's getting out of bed. Ooh, those are for him. And then I didn't know what to put here, so we have just like all the birth certificates and then the ultrasound from the twins. I forgot to get her to do an ultrasound when she was pregnant with Reese, so unfortunately I don't have one. This room, I'm not gonna go into like tab mode. It's literally just a treadmill because Toni wants to try to work off a lot of her baby weight. She just feels as though, because she, I believe, gained the trait active as like a self-discovery trait. So I have a storyline that she kind of is disappointed with how much baby weight she happened to put on from like both the twins and Reese, and like she's just so busy with like the restaurant and being a mom that she feels like she hasn't really had that much time to take care of herself. So I've recently been getting her to go to like either a spa in Newcrest that like also has like a little bit of like yoga and meditating, and then she got a treadmill for herself, and she just really wants to work on herself a little bit, just like to feel better. And then here is Reese's room. There's a picture of her two parents. This was more like a friendly kiss on the cheek kind of thing. That is also from the baby shower. I just have a mirror in here, her bed, a little lamp, and then obviously the dollhouse, which is hinting to the future of the farm. I love that. And then just this, and then let me go into the, ooh, I hate tab mode. Go into the toddler's room. It's very simple in here. This is literally all it is. They're sleeping. They have matching beds. They have matching lamps. She has the purple. Is this not the purple bed? I'm starting to look at this and think, that's very pink. I'm going to have to change the swatch. And then she's the blue one. And then, yes, that is the house. Let me just go into this quickly so I totally don't forget. I totally did not press the purple swatch. There it is. Now it's the purple swatch. Oh, I went flying. Oh, for some reason that got them out of bed. It is a little bit early. Ooh, let me let my Sims do their thing. It is a little bit early. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you guys at the restaurant once it's about like maybe like 12 or 1 p.m. I just don't like to go too early. And I don't want to do too much gameplay because it's just going to be a lot of her taking care of the twins and taking care of the garden and stuff, and that's not very exciting. So I'll meet you back once we're at the restaurant. So we are officially at the restaurant, and I'm going to show it to you really quickly. Here it is. Once again, I'm going to hopefully remember to put the screenshot of the creator of the restaurant on the screen. It is just like the small starter restaurant. I never even changed the name, which is pretty sad, but I genuinely didn't have like any ideas. I used to have tables outside, but in the winter that was a horrible idea. So what I did is I just ended up bringing them in. I have done a little bit of renovations, so I added in a bathroom, like a bigger bathroom. This is the current kitchen. I tried to fit in one more of these, but I think I'd have to extend it a little bit more, and I don't really have too many funds for that, so I'd rather wait until I rack up a little bit more, where I'm comfortable with spending, because prices for her employees and like everything else are just so expensive, to be honest. Yeah, go clean up, girl. And so I have like a table here. I had the original lot, there you go, that's the word I was looking for, used to have like corner tables, like the booths, and it just didn't work in my game, so everything is just like a regular table. I have like longer tables than others. This one's unfortunate because like it's in the corner. It's pretty sad looking, but it works. And then my employees, let me show you, everybody. What is this? What happened to my favorite chef? Did he die? Neighborhood stories. Did you kill my chef? Because it wouldn't be the first time. Neighborhood Stories killed one of my chefs before, so I don't think I was ever actually friends with him. So he either quit or he is. I would never fire him. I just gave him a promotion. There goes my best chef. He was literally so high in everything that this is kind of bad. I don't know if I'm gonna have like someone with like a high enough skill. Oh no. Who do we hire? I don't want to take a chance on an elder because I had an elder and she died. Our host hates us half the time, and then our waiting staff is incredible. I love everyone here, although Nalani is a little bit unsatisfied, so hopefully they don't quit. And we've never had our bartender come in once. That I actually used to have a bar here and I removed it. So let us open. I have a bunch of perks. I'm not going to go through and show you though, because I do want to kind of get some gameplay in at the restaurant. Where is our new chef? There you are. Come on, girly. We're gonna pay for your training, and like we are going to check up on you because, you know, we want you to do good today, although I fear for our reviews. Let's also go praise and like check up on Nalani. Now that I know that she is why can't I click on her? My game sometimes just hates me. Unsatisfied, like that is like not the thing I want from her. So, you know, she's besides our chef that either died or got fired, or not fired, or quit. She is our longest staff member. Oh, and Alex, who for a while we had beef with, but Alex has improved immensely, and I'm just kind of like grateful that Alex has stuck around because I don't want to be too critical, but maybe if you put. I cannot believe you just said that to me. If Aiden was here, Aiden would definitely criticize, but she doesn't, like, that is just not who Toni is. Like, Toni does not want to like criticize her staff, even though it might help, obviously. She just like doesn't have the heart because she sees everyone as like so important. Why are you dancing? But like she just does not have the heart. Oh my god, there are so many people. I also have the dine out mod to help with this process because dine out sucks. So I could have sworn, and I was saying this to my friend the other day, I could have sworn they planned on doing a refresh for dine out when they first did the spa day refresh, like, what was it, 2-3 years ago now? I think it was 3 years ago, because it was when I first had Bryn, because she had the high maintenance rate. Oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, that I cannot believe I cannot believe that they never did any more refreshes since then. That is kind of crazy. Why do we have so many customers, and why is Alex not taking any of them to their tables? Let's apologize for the wait. I don't know how long you've been waiting because I have just been very chaotic over here. Like, oh my gosh. Who are you? Oh, they must have had another kid. How is our staff? Why is all of our staff in the kitchen? Oh my god, Aiden. Perfect. We are going to bring Aiden here, even though he probably should go home and like hang out with the kids or something. I'm also going to cheat to his need. Maybe he ate at work. I don't know. Look, he's finally in his outfit that I said he is never ever in. It's a miracle. No, because why is all our staff hiding in the kitchen? Guys, if the food isn't ready, go help customers. Who are you and why are you behind the counter? There's too many Sims at my restaurant right now and I feel very overwhelmed. Okay. Well, this is why having Aiden join the household was like the best thing that has ever happened to this restaurant, because do you see how many customers I have at once? When it was just Toni, like doing this was like so stressful to me. I don't know, like I just could not keep up with like the amount of Sims and like why are they standing and not cooking? But yeah, having Aiden was like the best thing that ever happened because it was just so overwhelming when with like just Toni, and like there was like a point where I wanted her to run the kitchen, but obviously I couldn't because I only had like a certain amount of things, and I was just like, oh my goodness, and I was like, I can't have her cooking and also like keeping an eye on tables. But now with Aiden, I could kind of do that. Although, let me just show the calendar. This is when they age up. The twins and both of them. So by the time that rolls around, we aren't even going to have the restaurant anymore. So I'm like, do I really want to have to get her to kind of become a chef, you know what I mean? But like maybe that's kind of what, oh, she needs to take care of herself. But maybe that's what's kind of like what kind of sets her off from the restaurant potentially. Maybe like she works in the kitchen and like she sees like how stressful it is to kind of like balance both working there and also like managing the place. Like maybe she can't handle it. Maybe, I don't know. This is not a Let's Play, so I do not need to go into too much great detail. This is my off-camera gameplay, so I can do whatever I want. Go take care of yourself, girl. Your man has got it all covered. Look at Aiden go. He's just like such a happy guy. He's like, I got this, honey. Don't worry. Like, I'll take care of the restaurant while you're doing your thing. She's just grateful to have someone like Aiden around, and she's still taking care of herself. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. And I think some customers are starting to get their food, thankfully. See, 5 stars. Everyone is loving it, even though our new chef, I should say, isn't the best. But anyways, guys, now that you've kind of gotten the gist of my Sims and the restaurant and everything that's going on, if you did enjoy this current household video, let me know if you want any more updates, either on just like Toni or maybe the next generation whenever I get around to Eleanor's. Probably Toni's, because we still have so much of her life to get through. And let me know if you would be interested in watching me take this challenge and turn it into a Let's Play using the sim that I made in my createasim video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, then go right ahead and do that if you want to see more Sims 4 content. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.